GRNV stock, GreenVision Acquisition, as you can see, has just spiked to 143.24%. The stock has an infinitely small float of 3 million shares and some fraction, I believe. Yes, 3.349 million shares. Yes, amongst other things, I think what is behind this is that Helbiz completes a SPAC acquisition with GreenVision, and it's will begin trading today. I believe today, the 13th of August 2021. It says Helbiz, a provider of micro mobility services, said Friday that it has completed its merger with GreenVision Acquisition, a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC. The combined company will retain the name Helbiz, and it's set to start trading on Nasdaq Capital Market on Friday under the new ticker symbol HLBZ. The deal resulted in a $24.5 million of gross cash proceeds. The funding will help Helbiz broaden its micro mobility services into more cities throughout the US and Europe, and will enable the company to speed up the development of adjacent services, including food delivery and integrated payment options. The business combination and associated private investment in public equity offering, or PIPE, helps Helbiz raise $29.95 million dollars. Upon closing, Helbiz will have $24.9 million, 29.4 million shares outstanding, 2.7 million allocated to PIPE investors, 2.3 million to GreenVision shareholders, with the balance to pre-merger shareholders of Helbiz. Okay, so that is what is behind this rally we are talking about right now. It was halted. Okay, it's halted again. Halted at 143.24% extension. $19.8 is the price. So before, rather, the stock opened. Let's see where it opened, or rather it closed the previous session at somewhere just north of $8 at 8.0. Okay, let's get it, 8.14, I believe. That's where it closed. So, and it has added more than $10 since that time. So we're looking at 143.24%. So the halt is in place right now. All the escalators apart from the MACD are strongly bullish. The momentum based on the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is indicating the stock is totally overbought. RSI has remained at 99 has remained at approximately 100 for some time now, for more than 30 minutes, I believe. So this is the 1-minute model of the chart of what's going on with GreenVision. The halt is still in place. So let's look at the daily model. This is exactly what we're seeing here. So it rose from where we roughly 8.14, I think, So, but for a long time the stock was just moving sideways for months and months and months. Suddenly, I think the news started. Let's see when it began to retrace down to new levels. That was probably sometime in June. That was when it began to retrace, and of course with that retracement it was now trading at a huge discount to all of its moving averages. Amongst other things, we have seen this sort of trend, the stock trading below all of its moving average. Even though this GreenVision is not exactly a what is it called, a software application company, but it fits all the other metrics, all the other parameters we have been looking at. Small float, trading at the discount to all of its moving average, and then before you know it, it skyrockets, and that is exactly what we are looking at right now. So the halt is still in place, and I think these are the occasions it was halted. This is the first time it was halted, I think, sometime between 11 a.m. Eastern US time, and then again within the same, before 11:30 again it was halted, and it has now been halted again This is all within 1 hour, 2 halts so far, probably 3 halts so far. So GreenVision Acquisition has seen its merger with Helbiz completed today, the 13th of August, we believe. But right now, market participants are interested. It has a small float. I think the news is good to them, and we are now seeing this $11.66 extension. Yes, that's what we're looking at right now. So if you subtract that from what we have, we are talking about $8.2. That was where it closed. So $8.2, that was where the stock closed for the previous session, which was the 12th of August 2021. So we'll try and hang on here to see if this halt will be lifted as much as we can. I know we can't exactly say how long this halt will last, so bear with us if we suddenly decide to end the video. But right now we are holding on to see whether we're going to see any on halting. We will see any resumption of trading for GreenVision. So the Helbiz is supposed to be trading under this ticker HLBZ, but we have not. It hasn't made any. That's not the case yet. So it is still HLB. Okay. Still nothing yet. So we return to GRNV. So the halt is still in place. Yes, and for some reason we have the MACD below the signal line, which is not quite unusual. You would expect the MACD to be above the signal line, indicating that it is a buy, indicating a buy signal, indicating a buy signal, but it is below the signal line, signaling that it's not exactly a buy at the moment, even though we have to also point out that it has pretty much converged with that signal line, so it's gradually pointing to that. So the halt is still in place and nothing has changed so far. So the stock is trading at or halted at $19.8. The 10-day moving average is at 18.26. The 20-day moving average is at $18. The 50-day moving average is at 15.41. The 200-day moving average is at 10.42. Volume weighted average price at 11.93. So obviously the stock is trading at a premium to most of the stock, most of the other moving averages, especially the 50-day and the 200-day. It's trading at a huge premium to them, a significant premium to them. So yes, no activity yet, no resumption for GreenVision. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. So in any case, if you really want to get involved with this stock, just be really careful, know what you're doing. It's the volatility is highly attractive. The volatility is, it makes it really it's the volatility implies that there's also a lot of risk, and obviously if you really have to make money, you probably have to try out what is risky. So just be careful, know what you're doing. It's up to you to decide whether you're going to play GreenVision Acquisition or not. So we're still here waiting for resumption of trading for GreenVision. Yes, nothing yet, and as we call this an end, it's trading at $19.80, an extension of $11.66, and be careful out there, know what you're doing with GreenVision, and thank you very much for watching this video.